I'm Kevin Sherwood.
And I'm Bill Anderson. Well, it actually started with my son, Liam. I was watching him play Call of Duty Zombies. He put this CD in the vehicle on the way to West Edmonton Mall here, and I heard this voice, this divine voice coming from heaven. It was the voice of Elena Siegman emanating out of the genre of zombie death metal. I started to listen to Kevin's music more critically, and so it just kept drawing me in deeper and deeper and deeper until I was finally converted to zombie enlightenment. I had my research assistant contact Kevin, not expecting anything to come of it, and later on I found out that he thought I was trolling him. We started to dialogue about him coming out and being our keynote speaker at our conference, and from that we started to dialogue a little bit about what kind of musical complement could we provide to it.
I think we'd originally talked about the possibility of playing them the way they originally were, like a four-piece rock band, but I knew I was going to be deep in Black Ops 3 crunch. So the deal was we can do it musically as long as I don't have to do anything, and that's where the whole choir thing came in, and I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah, and actually I was driving to work as I normally do, listening to music by Kevin Sherwood, and I all of a sudden heard the choir singing his music. And so I went to Dr. Berg that day and I asked her about the possibilities of actually making choral arrangements of his work.
A lot of the stuff that I've written kind of starts out in four-part writing like a choir anyway, and I kind of convert it back to rock style, and then so if it goes back to choir or some sort of arrangement like that, it's going to make sense. And he said he had a lot of confidence in the choir director, and now that I've heard some of it, it's definitely true. He did a fantastic job, 15 songs or 14 all by ear in a matter of a couple months, make my head explode. So
this is a dream that we've had for a year and a half, and we poured our heart and soul into it. And there's Elena and Maluka singing with our choir.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
And it's surreal.
The zombie apocalypse is basically just an ethics versus survival kind of question. And so all the characters in our story kind of come across that, and I have to kind of convey part of that story with the songs.
So they're actually very serious and deep philosophical questions and problems. And again, this is to Kevin's credit that he is able to compress that into 4 to 6 minutes of work. And
screaming and loud music.
I don't have any musical talent, or I'm not even a good gamer, though I really, really want to be. But I do have the ability to convey the scholarly world to ordinary people, the general public, in a way that's accessible. And so I want to make Kevin's work accessible, and for it to be recognized for the intellectual and academic substance that it actually has, an artistic, aesthetic substance that it actually has. I feel it's my duty to convey truth and beauty, and that there's an awful lot of it in popular culture, including Call of Duty.
And you get to blow shit up too.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
The arrangements were fantastic. I wasn't sure how they were going to sound. And this is the first time I've actually heard it live, and it was awe-inspiring. It was just wonderful. The choral arrangements, I might actually do some more harmony stuff based on what I heard here tonight, because it just blends so well that I don't know why I wouldn't.
From death metal to choir, that's totally unique.